In our offer, we have Gripen Echo and Gripen Foxtrot, as well as a lot of support systems, everything that is needed for the operations. We have an initial training package, simulators, ground support equipment, and as well an extensive weapons package. We have included services for the first years of operation for a smooth transition for the Finnish Air Force at the same time as they are phasing out the old system. We have an industrial participation program, and also we suggest to build a system center for long-term capability, and all this is supporting security of supply. Globaleye is part of this package, providing a 24/7, very advanced airborne early warning and control, the strategic asset working for the enhanced situational awareness, hence for the territorial integrity of Finland. And together with the Echo Foxtrot fighters, we see that we have a combined package for the broad needs of the Finnish Defence Forces. Security of supply we heard about in the beginning. This is key to Finland, and what we do is that we set an offer to increase and maximize the availability, and that we do through an extensive support solution. We base it on capabilities existing today and work very closely with local industry. But we also take security of supply to yet another level, where we make sure that we create the possibilities so that we could keep the operational relevance over time. And this is through the establishment of a center in country that can work with continuous development and sustainment aspects. Industrial participation is one way of building security of supply. We have an extensive package here, and for the availability we include and involve Finnish industry into the program, into among others, the parts production, as well as manufacturing and assembly of engines and aircraft here locally in Finland. This is building the capabilities needed for the 30-year long-term operation, hence building security of supply. For the operational relevance, we make sure to involve industry from Finland in the establishment phase, the setup and the continuous operation of this system center. We also involve Finnish industry to take part in some of the development we do for Finland-specific functionality. There are a number of indirect programs also, targeting the areas that have been defined by the Finnish Defence Forces as key capability areas for the future. And all in all, we have more than 100 industrial participation programs in our package. We're truly proud, not only we have the toolbox here, but also the mindset and long traditions of working closely with industry. Affordability is key, and we have seen that there is now a proposition in Finland from the government of a budget of 9.4 billion for the acquisition, plus the internal cost within the Air Force to do facility adaptations and so on. Our package stays within these boundaries, and also we're proud to see that what we offer can be operated in a good way to the same level of cost as the systems of today. And this will probably be clarified as also a clear figure in the coming stages and phases of the HX program. The design, furthermore, that I talked about before is yet another thing that works for a long-term cost efficiency. Upgrades can be done without taking too much burden on the operator's budget. Important is to make sure we show the capabilities of our systems to the customer. And the HX challenge was one important step where we participated early this year with Gripen Echo and Globaleye. at the Pirkkala Air Base in Tampere here in Finland. We're happy with the outcome. We are continuously supporting the customer, and there will be yet some activities throughout this year on data substantiation and evaluations. You have now heard about our operations and activities here in Finland. We've been provided with statements and perspectives from our CEO on Saab and how Saab is relating to and committed to Finland. You have heard about our offering and our products Gripen and Globaleye in the HX program, as well as the perspectives from the Swedish Air Force on bilateral cooperation between our two nations. And we will summarize this session now with some concluding logic. We see clearly that Gripen and Globaleye is a perfect match for Finland, and I will do my best to explain why we see this. First and foremost, Gripen is designed for the operational tasks and missions in this region to meet this type of threat system, and on top of that, designed for easy maintenance, operations at road bases throughout the country. Globaleye provides a very strong complement, bringing our offering to yet another strategic level with capabilities for the whole Finnish Defence Forces. We have talked about cost efficiency. Nobody beats us on this. And with cost efficiency, we translate that directly back into more operational capability for the money spent. Security of supply is key in Finland, and we have a strong package through industrial participation and others. We have the toolbox, the mindset, and the long experience of delivering this. What we're doing in Brazil right now is a very good example of that. The timing is also very good. We heard about that Gripen is a proven and mature system in operational use since many years back. On top of that, we right now have available the latest version, the most advanced technology on board. With Globaleye, we have a long background in producing and delivering airborne early warning and control systems to our customers. Globaleye is right now providing the latest time available, well in time for the HX program. Last but not least, we have a long-term commitment to Finland and in Finland as a company, as we have explained throughout this session. And in a broader perspective, we also see and can follow the political ambition in both our countries for an even further deepened defense cooperation. And this, dear audience here and our online viewers, this provides a solid foundation for the long-term program and relationship the fighter acquisition is about. So this concludes and summarizes the logic we see why Finland should choose Gripen and Globaleye, and we hope that during this session some of you have also now the possibility of sharing this logic and that you bring it with you. So that concludes the briefing, and it's now time for questions.